Young Boy, Future, Polo G, Uzi. Y'all ain't seeing what's happening? It's TikTok for these niggas. Like, yo. Shit's going down. I've been telling y'all that the music and the fans been moving on. Y'all called me a hater. Everything I told y'all came to light. Yeah, Cardi sell. Come on, Cardi not gonna sell less than 100. There's mad people. Hold on. What did Boogie say? The Boogie do 100? We're doing the 100 and up club. I need y'all to, for my state of the industry address. I think I'm gonna do a special episode on Spotify. I can't wait to do it. I told him, this is on the house. So, you need to give it a promo. You need Spotify. Y'all are so great. My team over there, they're amazing. People hit me today, like, yo, Spotify running ads on YouTube promoting your show. Oh, man, I like them. I never got promo really ever in my life. I know Complex ain't promo like everyday struggle. They were like, nigga, go get killed or something like that. That's what it was on. There was never spending no money on promo. So when Spotify came like, yo, no, we want your shit to be big. Somebody was like, I seen Leave send me a post. He said, did you post this? I said, no. But I told him my Instagram, they made a paid post on my Instagram. I'm like, my personal shop. I'm like, oh, shit. They want me to win. I like that. I like Spotify. But I told him, I said, this one is on the house. This one is on the house. It might be my first solo episode of Off the Record ever. But we still gonna give it up for stream. And by the way, for all my people who fuck with me on stream, I see everybody, resubbing. I'm sorry, I haven't been here for a while. I've been moving around. I'm sorry, I had to go get that Kodak interview. Salute to my man Yak. I'm checking on him. I know. I'm checking on him. I've been really fortunate. Yo, we had Omi and the Hellcat today. Shit coming out tomorrow. By the way, I don't know if you know, I'm going to edit that shit. So, even after all this, I'm going to do it. It's coming out tomorrow. What I'm about to play. Hold on. Lil Tecca, you sold 30,000. I'm sorry. I fuck with you, but I ain't want to hear that. We gonna create the rap tiers in this shit. You talking like you the biggest boss. You run shit. You canceling niggas. We gotta get niggas out here for the culture. And you sold under 90,000? What? We gonna have to reshuffle this board. We gonna have to reshuffle the board. The niggas who sold damn near 300, Uzi, he not running his mouth. He just in love with JT. The nigga who's probably one of the hottest in Atlanta, Baby, sold 200. He just calling. Even that nigga out of Chicago, Dirk. I think, by the way, Dirk's next album. Let me tell you this. If I'm lying, y'all got to point out the times I'm lying. Dirk next album, solo album, is dropping in November. 100,000. If Dirk don't sell 100,000, I don't know nothing about rap. 100,000 easy. The cards have been reshuffled. The cards have been reshuffled. I had to check on Future because Future been around a long time. He dropped High Off Life last year. 153. Future a GOAT. Has your favorite rapper's last album been over 100,000? It's cool if he's not. But is he pretending to still be an A-list or A-tier artist? You can't be an A-tier artist selling under 100,000. I'm going to tell you that right now. I can't believe it. I don't like it. Listen, I don't care what you did. You could give out 3 million backpacks. You could be marching for criminal justice. I don't care what you doing. Hold on. Somebody says, yo, if y'all think Dirk not selling over 100K, y'all don't understand what rap is. I'm just trying to tell y'all these little perceptions y'all had about artists 5 years ago, Dirk couldn't sell 20,000 records. I'm telling you that. 5 years ago. That wasn't where Dirk was at. I'm telling you, the shit has changed. In 2021, Dirk ain't selling less than 100,000. Dirk is a nigga. I'm gonna tell you why Dirk is a nigga. Dirk is so much the nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm over here chilling. I'm drunk in a spot. You feel me? In Miami. I got a lot of stories to tell y'all. They put on an album. It kind of seemed unfamiliar because I haven't heard this artist in a long time. I'm like, who's this? Really? I said, who's this? It felt like it was a nigga who made a Dirk album, but it didn't sound like Smirk. Sound like some other shit. Sound like the dollar store version of Smirk. I said, who is this? I never heard the album. All of a sudden I hear, oh my soul. I'm like, what the? Smirk? Smirk? Is that Smirk? Wasn't Smirk. Wasn't Smirk. I haven't found out who that was yet. But the point still stands. I don't remember the song. It was something like, oh my soul. I can't remember. I can't remember, chat. All I was saying is that they were playing this shit. I was trying to vibe, but I was like, ah. The whole thing I was thinking in my mind, this would be harder if Smirk sung it. Oh my God. This would be harder if Smirk did it. This would be harder if Smirk did it. And then it hit me. Oh my God. Smirk dropping the album next month. Holy. Holy. I can't wait. Anyway. Chat, I'm only here to figure out this stream. I'm going to do a Spotify exclusive. I might catch a seizure when I'm doing that shit. So I'm here to gather information. Y'all tell me when I'm tweaking. Y'all tell me when I'm incorrect. Because if I'm going to give the state of the industry, the rap industry address, I ain't got no ties to none of these niggas. I don't care if you've been my friend or not my friend. I'm going to tell you who fell off, who's washed up, who's finished, who's next up, who's popping, who run this shit, who about to take over this shit for the next 5. My bad, chat. I got a few moving parts going on around me. Anyway, I'm gonna just say gently. This was checkmate, chat. I told you there was an artist. Who got killed by another artist and brought back to life. We never seen it before. We only seen it in the Bible. We've seen it in Jerusalem. He got killed and resurrected. But I said to you, I don't know if he really was brought back to life. If he don't stand with the nigga who revived him, gave him CPR, mouth to mouth, gave him a defibrillator, I don't think I put it out there. It's chess. I put it out there. I said, this artist can't survive without features. It's current day French Montana. Current day DJ Khaled. Current day Rich the Kid. Rich, I seen your text. Relax. You know what this particular artist did? Ego is a bitch. Yo, I'm gonna prove niggas wrong. I don't need that nigga Drake. I don't need that nigga Drake. Me? I don't need that nigga, man. I don't need that nigga, man. I heard there was a song. I heard Drake gave him the song. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know why Drake keep giving everybody songs, but fine. Drake, they got it out of him. Drake was in the Bahamas. They pulled up on that nigga. Got the song. Got the video. I said, fuck. God damn it. Did it again. But I kept putting out. I said, look, let me point out that the other songs you've dropped without the nigga, it's 1 weekers. Appears 1 week on the charts, never to be seen again. I think they wanted to take the challenge. And I don't need that nigga Drake. The album drops. I look up, I'm like, no fucking way. We got to you that much that the Drake record you done put on it. You know you ain't nothing without Drake. I couldn't believe it, chat. I'm trying to chill. Dropped this project. Let me just get a little bit more serious. Yo, and by the way, I see everybody tweeting or whatever and whatever questions I have. Let me tell you this. There's a rapper named Meek Mill. Sound like that was lame than I did before. There's a rapper named Meek Mill who thought he had the authority to cancel me. Thought he had the authority to cancel my platform. I took it very personal. Meek Mill's a B-tier artist. You can never cancel me. You're an artist who ain't been at the prime, been in your peak for a long time. You lost to Drake because of that. I felt it was offensive that you thought you were the voice or the mouthpiece or the vocal of the rest of the hip-hop audience when you can't even sell a fucking album without a feature, my nigga. I saw that from a mile away. Without Drake, you not selling over 100K. I knew it. I could have bet $1 million on it. But I thought Drake was going to be on it. And even with Drake, you wouldn't have sold 200. He would have gave you 40K more, less than 150. The point of me even saying this, because I don't want to stay too long on it, Meek Mill, I hope this is a humbling point in your career. Every time I've ever heard you talk like you run rap. You don't. You talk like you Nipsey. You're not. You talk like because you got the empowerment by Rock Nation, whoever else, maybe even Jay-Z, you think when you say something it happens. It doesn't. The reality of the situation is that there's new hot niggas that people have gravitated towards, and for you to keep up, you got to make albums that sound like them. Your album sounds like literally a Lil Durk album. That's a fact. All My Soul sounds like a Durk record. I think Durk even said, let me do this shit the right way. But for some reason, you were hypnotized on the fact thinking that, yo, I'm this and I'm that, and I don't know who told you that. I don't know who told you that. That you thought that, hey, despite, and this is the funny part about it, I don't hear nobody talk about no promo. I seen every nigga in the game post that nigga album. I seen 4 niggas post YoungBoy album. The cards have been reshuffled. The people have made their choice. This is an era for YoungBoy. This is an era for Baby. This is an era for the new niggas. They're done with that. You have respect and you are a legend. I ain't gonna ever sit here and just be lying out of the side of my mouth, despite whatever. Meek a legend. But it's midnight right now on Friday. Your sales is finalized. You did everything in the book. I was in Miami. I seen 5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5. 5 Meek Mill expensive pain, like billboards, just driving around. I'm like, fuck. I felt like Meek was around. Like, what the fuck? Did that nigga just change that shit to the... The mere point is that people are past that. And I'm going to get into this on the State of the Union address I'm going to do eventually. because I'm going to address most of the rappers who drop projects, including Kanye and Drake. But for Meek, especially, it was laughable watching him. I don't know if he did an interview with XXL or whoever the fuck he did it with, but XXL put out a story which a lot of people grabbed. And he said, well, I'm not respected like, the Kendricks and the Mac Millers and the YZs and the others. He felt in. Here's the point. Niggas like Dirk look up to you because you paved the way in a lot of ways. I'll admit that. But your content is stagnant. It's still surface level. Even at 34, the deepest concept on Meek's album is rapping about other rappers fucking his bitches. Like, could you fucking think about that shit? The deepest fucking concept on your album is that other niggas want your bitches and you've been in the game 10 plus years. Are you serious? Imagine if Kendrick was rapping about other rappers DMing his girl. By the way, I know he was featured on a song that somebody did that, but that's Baby Keem. He just got in the game. It's blatant. It's clear. It's like being in grad school, but your whole energy and your thesis paper is about passing notes, which is high school level. Your content's never grown. Beyond the flash and the frills and trying to impress. And by the way, if this is almost, shit, this probably, I'm getting a little bit into the bag that I was going to give Spotify, so hopefully don't fuck it up, because I was going to give them a whole episode, not on me, but just the whole industry, period. The flash and the frills and all that shit Meek talking about is like, we're realizing people not accepting Drake's CLB as he probably thought it would. Is people who have been fans over 10 years hoping they see growth, hoping they see leveling up, hoping they see their artists like trying to be on another level. They don't hope to see their artists trying to pander for the low-level fruit that they thought that they have given before, while dancing over beats and trying to basically impersonate other rappers who are now current. The thing with Meek Mill, he's not a leader when it comes to music. And I'm only speaking about music. And if I'm wrong with this, again, I know y'all might be like, well, accurate bias somewhat. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Listen, he didn't sell 89K or less than 100K because anything else other than music. Your shit is stagnant. There's niggas who do what you do better, sound more authentic, sound more believable, look more believable, and do it way better than you. You're supposed to be the best rapper out of the class of niggas that are street niggas. Yet you are trying to do what they do best. Because you're not a leader, you're a follower. You just want to be able to say that, there's some bad bitches who fuck with me. You've been impressing the wrong crowd for the longest. I heard that song on my soul, and I said, this ain't bad, but I know Dirk gonna have 15 songs like this 20 times better. That's his bag. That's the truth. Meek is a good rapper. You won't hear me say otherwise. Meek is a legend. You won't hear me say otherwise. But Meek Mill is at the point where he's still thirsting for the authenticness of the people who don't even look at him like that. Somebody who's 18, they never even seen Meek as a hood nigga. They've seen Meek hang with billionaires. Those same people look at Youngboy. By the way, Moneybagg Yo dropped an album, over 100K. Think about, as I said, the deck of cards is reshuffling. Most of these people I'm mentioning can't rap better than Meek. Moneybag Yo, over 100K. Polo G, over 100K. Young Boy, over 100K. What are we talking about? The deck has been reshuffled. You know, I keep going back to a interview that he did on the Breakfast Club like way back, and he said, "Yo, you always gonna catch me going up. You'll never catch my shit going down." Fortunately, we're at that point. His last album did about like 220 something. This project is doing 80 something. And it's because of the obvious reasons. The streets that you claim you be talking to, this and third, they identify with other people. I always said the streets is unforgiving when it comes to the hip hop industry, the music. A lot of times it's really age dependent. With all due respect, let Young Boy become 40 or 35 and still rapping about the same things that he's going through now. Even though I think Young Boy is a little bit deeper. Young Boy is a lot about pain, even though he does a lot of street shit. If you ask me, I would have never said that selling 80K or 90K would be a flop for Meek Mill, because this is a general progression of most artists. And by the way, you might be like, well, if you think 90K is a flop, what about other artists who sold less? I always say a flop is based on your individual project. If you go from 220 to 90 or to 80, you flopped. This is what happens at a label. I'll give you the insights. When an album sells 200 first week, they give you, or they'll even ramp up the budget to make sure your next album could at least sell 150, not half of that. That's why it's a flop. If he sold 150, I'd be like, he didn't have a big single. That's honestly, I kid you not. If he sold 150, I'd be like, he didn't have a big single. It's not a flop. No way. I'm telling you what it is. Because he didn't really have a big single. You know what I mean? He had that joint which is heavily assisted by Dirk and, Baby, but I want to call it a flop. But 200, by the way, I want to put it in perspective. The drop from his last album to now is the same drop from when Drake killed him with Back to Back. Do you remember Dreams? What was it called? I forgot the name of the album. The one with Rico on it. And then him and Drake beef. And then he dropped an album after that without Drake. And it went from like 250 to like 100K. Yeah. It's the same drop, but nobody beefing with him. Somebody says Meek has an album of the year. You don't believe that.